We are hearing from the Summerfest CEO for the first time since yesterday's decision to push the big gig into September. Don Smiley told our partners on WTMJ Radio the move will give Summerfest the best chance to replicate the lineup it had in place for June and July.
The September dates give us precious time to work with the tours, the bands on the grounds, sponsors and fans to put on the best show possible for those 3 weekends in September.
Tony Atkins shows us how one of the festival's more popular vendors is adjusting.
The new dates to Summerfest will impact vendors, no doubt, but many of them are already tinkering with plans to make this year's days work.
We call it a year's worth of retail in 11 days.
For more than 20 years, Summerfest has turned to Dan Elias to make its shirts, hats, and other gear. Dan is the vice president at TSMGI, the official merchandise vendor for Summerfest. Dan says he was relieved to hear the festival was postponing to September and not canceling altogether.
We weren't really anticipating a cancellation, but we're very excited that it was not canceled.
This year, Summerfest will move from June and July to the first 3 weekends in September. Last year, more than 700,000 people attended the 11-day festival. Even though the 2020 Summerfest will end up being 2 days shorter, Dan's trying to focus on the positive.
There's going to be some changes, and we're excited about some of the changes, and there's going to be some differences, and we'll adapt and we'll adjust.
The pandemic's impact was unexpected, but Dan says he's excited to see what Summerfest in September will look like.
Having the festival taking a break during the weekdays will be an interesting change. It will allow us to do some things operationally that are challenging when they are all consecutive.
And coming up tonight at 6, we speak with food vendors both near and far about how they plan to make this year's Summerfest fit into their schedules. For now, I'm reporting at Henry Meyer Festival Park. Tony Atkins, TMJ4 News.